Welcome to the Dancing Oracle. Welcome back to the Dancing Oracle with Najia. I'm a psychic medium and a dance teacher. I do Middle Eastern dance, but on this channel, it's all things mystical. I'm doing questions from my live chat on psychic development or anything mystical. I had taken questions earlier, about 20 minutes ago, and we lost connection. So hopefully a lot of you will get the notification on and ask a question in the chat before I leave the woods because it's getting dark. I can only do this so long. I shouldn't be walking around like this. So I see there's a few people in the room. Do any of you who are currently on the live stream have a question about psychic development, crystals, mediumship, numerology, astrology? Hi, spiritual birds, welcome back. And Cornib, hi. Yeah, we're back in the forest. I was along the creek earlier and we lost the connection. Yeah, so be sure to hit the like button, everyone. It helps the channel get a boost. It helps people know I exist. And I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to give away a free reading. And also, if it happens before the workshop that we have in December 5th, there is a psychic development workshop. So I can also give one of those away as well if I reach 10,000 before then. I only have to reach 600 more people. Yeah, so we're going to do a giveaway for the subscribers. So you have to be a public subscriber so I can find you. Yeah, are people born on 11/22 natural psychics? So that question is from Cornelia. So that I don't know, but I know it's a very special date, numerology, because they're both master numbers. The 11 is the angel number of new beginnings and having the angels there guide you. And 22 is also a master number that has a lot to do with partnership, harmony, duality. Oh, your name is Connie. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And Spiritual Bird says, I'm trying to open my third eye. I had experience going back to 1966 in our old home as a little girl. Wow. So Spiritual Bird, are you saying that when you're saying you're going back to 1966, was that you alive in 1966 in this lifetime or another lifetime? Miriam says, how do you know what each stone means? Well, there's a couple ways. One is the color of the stone has a lot to do with the frequency and the chakra that it relates to, right? So if you have stones that are like more amethyst, violet color, they have a lot to do with opening up the third eye. If you have a stone that's like black or red, they're related to the root chakra with security, feeling safe and grounded. Stones that are green or pink have a lot to do with opening the heart and healing, even prosperity, especially if they're green. But citrine is also a prosperity stone, the yellow, but it's kind of goes with the chakras, but it's not exactly like that. Now, we have a wonderful thing called internet, and you can actually look up the spiritual meaning of the stone. So you just type in spiritual meaning of jasper, spiritual meaning of tiger eye, spiritual meaning of amethyst, spiritual meaning of quartz, and you will find a lot of information. And then, oh, you saw inside the house, yes, when you were 6 years old. But I'm not clear, spiritual bird, when you're asking this question. Like, what happened when you were 6 years old? I'm not clear. Maybe I'm not able to read something, or I missed it. So what's the experience? I don't know what the experience was when you were 6 in your old house. Yeah, I'm trying to go through everything written and see what you... Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Be sure to hit the like button. Anyway. Oh, by the way, I am having that workshop on how to see auras on Friday, December 5th at 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And you have to register by Thanksgiving or possibly Black Friday morning, because my website doesn't let you register less than a week in advance. Oh, you lost me for a bit. I hope not this time. I hope it was just going back half an hour ago. Yeah. So I'm trying to understand your question about when you were 6, spiritual bird. And someone earlier asked about someone being psychic if born 11/22. I wouldn't know that for sure. Like, we'd have to take a survey of everyone born. I don't think anyone's done a good study on that, but that would be very interesting to do a study on that and see if these people are naturally psychic. But it is a very significant number. It's a good sign to be born on 11/22. It's very powerful numbers. Like, very, very. And oh yeah, so things were, I understand. That's how I mark things too, spiritual bird. She says it was before my brother was born in 1967. So it was different because I got all the attention. Yeah. I always can tell when things happen depending on who was born when. That's how I know how old I was. Or when I went to school, before I went to school or kindergarten. Things like that. But I'm not sure what happened to you, because you're not saying what was your experience. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it was really important to you, but you're not able to share what your experience was? To ask me about it? You have to ask me soon, because it's getting dark. You can't tell, because the camera is adjusting for low light, but it's actually pretty dark. It's getting dark here in the woods. I'm coming out of the woods soon, over to the mansion now. There's a beautiful mansion here, and the property goes back to the 1600s. Some of the buildings are from the 1600s, some are from the 1700s, and some are from the 1800s. It's called the Historic Grange Estate. It's just outside of Philadelphia. Literally, Philadelphia is across the street. Yeah. But we're in the suburbs here. Yeah. This is the old spring house for the property. That was like the refrigerator. Jules says, when I was in first grade, I would dream about school and it would happen. I would have a deja vu moment. And then Spiritual Bird says, I was going to school. I came home. I had to change my clothes. It's just a wonderful dream. Oh, it sounds like spiritual bird, that you were dreaming of when you were 6 years old, before your brother was born, and you had such an amazing dream going back in time, and you're sharing it with us. That's what it sounds like. It's a little hard to tell everything in the chat. Here's the old carriage house. They're doing some work here because this fell apart. This poor building needed to be fixed. And this old carriage house over here, they're going to have a huge train exhibit here next weekend. It's going to be amazing. Look at that steeple, how beautiful. This is a carriage house. This is a big, big, big carriage house. Now we're going to come over to the main building where the people lived. And this is a pretty little path. Okay, so let's see what else. Sheila says, when you see these and other properties, even in pictures, do you sense spirits? Yeah, in some places, definitely. And Spiritual Bird said, just finished my lunch and out of metal lunchbox. Oh, I love those. I remember those. I used to love my metal lunchbox. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. Hello. So, yeah, there's one place I would hike, and I don't, there's a couple places that I don't, I mean, they're nice, and people go on these big hikes and such. But there are battles there. You could really feel the energy of the wars. Like Valley Forge Park, I've gone on a lot of hikes there with groups and such, and myself, my students. Oh, you're just sharing your dream. Okay, sounds lovely. Yeah, and I would go there, and it's just, I even saw like strange things. Not just me, but my student. We were in Valley Forge Park, and we looked inside the log cabin, and the floor was moving, like dirt was moving, like a river. It was the weirdest thing. And she saw it too. Look how pretty it is here. And, the energy, it's pretty there, but you can feel the war, what people went through. And then when I go to Mount Airy, oh my God, the foliage, everything's so beautiful when I go out in the Wissahickon. But, that was also the war. And you feel it. It doesn't feel good. But here, nothing but peace. Nothing but peace. It's just lovely. Yeah, I'm the same way, Miriam. I'm drawn to the old-timey stuff, too. I am definitely loving the antiques and all old things. They're already started. See, they've been decorating for the holidays here. They're going to have 33 Christmas trees in here. They do it every year. And then they come and visit with Santa. It's lovely here. I took everyone on the tour on Halloween, the Halloween tour. I made a video of that. You could see it inside. Oh, look at this room. It's so cool. Look at that room. How pretty. This is the Santa room. There's like hundreds of Santas in there. What? I only have 1 like and 19 people in the room? Hey, people. You got to show some love for me. Hit the like button. It helps the channel. Please hit the like. All right, we're going to wrap it up soon. Just wanted to show you the property. Yeah, there's a like button up top. Thank you. Thank you. It helps the channel. It helps people find me. It's a beautiful property, and this is like a public park now. They were able to save the property from being torn down and turned into a shopping center. The last thing we needed. Oh, hello, Spiritual Birds. You're another Virgo like me and Linda G. I think Linda G's birthday is September 8th. Yeah, so Sheila says, I've always wanted to go to those areas that the war played out, never really understood the draw. My daughter started doing a family tree for me and found that very great grandmothers from both sides fought there. Well, I think people who are drawn to the war energy probably fought in the wars, and the people who are into like this, the history of the war, I think that they have a personal stake in it. You know, they've been through a lot, you know? So I think that's, well, I don't know that, but I think that. We could see in here. Oh, look, there's going to be a little train thing here. It's so pretty in here. So I'm going to come here next weekend and I'll film if they let me. I think they will. Oh yeah, they'll let me. Oh, Linda G is September 10th. Okay. But we're all in the same time. I'm September 2nd and she's the 10th and you're the 8th. So we're all in the same week, basically. Early part of September. I love when these dry out, these pretty things. I don't know if you can see them. They're pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, and Sheila, your daughter wanted to be in the Marines. It was a strong draw for her. It may be also from a past life. You know, she may have served often. My big draw was being an artist. I mean, since I'm a toddler, I've been drawing. Although I haven't been drawing much lately. Got to get healed up. All right, everybody. I really appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for all the likes and the love. And I'll be back. I'm actually going to try to make a video tonight, but not live stream. I got to catch up on a lot. And on Tuesday, I'm going to be on Linda G's channel, so tune into her. Say hi to me on there. Whoa, so Jules says, I just got a notice that the Bay Area in California have experienced 90 small earthquakes so far this month. Whoa, thank God they're small. Oh yeah, I need healing and protection. Yep. It's been a rough year, rough decade with health, but I'm getting through it. Just keep at it. Keep my mind on good things. All right, take care. It's dark out. It's dark. You see? And I will be back for more walks now that I can finally walk again. I couldn't walk for a couple weeks. I fell on my rib cage and sprained my ankle and fractured my rib, but now I'm feeling a lot better. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the other videos I'm posting.